again. Sorry, took them over there. Welcome to this Bikers Brew video catch-up. And the reason I'm saying it's a catch-up is because I have been privileged to have had an AIO-5 play now for the last 3 months. Sent to me kindly by Chigee, and I have to say and reiterate what the mantra is here at Bikers Brew, which is no bullshit. We say it as it is. And I have done, and so has Morgan, on all our videos so far. So this video is all about living with the Chigee AIO-5 play for the last 3 months.
Okay, so here we are on Google Maps, not navigating, just using it on screen, and we want to listen to some music. Now, I have the ODB or RCA plugin for the bike, for the BMW 1250 GS. So if I go to the home screen, and I'm now going to use the Whizzy wheel to navigate, and what we do is, if you look at my left hand now, just push it once to the right and you'll see that navigation has been highlighted. Now, I can cycle through these using left and right on the Whizzy wheel, and whichever one I want. So let's say, for instance, we want to go to Spotify. Once it's highlighted, use the indicator button and push it in, and that brings up whichever one was highlighted. Start playing, then all you have to do is highlight which one you want, play and push the indicator button, and now we're playing my music. So it is much easier if you get the CAN bus adapter. It allows you to control most of the functions on the Chigee interface. Now, the other thing is, pause my music, push the indicator button in, watching my left hand again. If I push and hold to the right, I end up with my system screen, which tells me everything that's coming from the CAN bus up here. So I've got my speed left, direction of travel in the middle, and then I've got my tyre pressures on the right. Push and hold to the right again, and I get the tech screen, which again's got speed and lots of other information on there. Push and hold to the right again, and I go back to my CarPlay. It is that simple.
And trust me, it's been everywhere. And it culminated in a couple of weeks ago with us doing Land's End to John O'Groats on our bikes in under 24 hours. And the good news is we made it. We did it for charity, so we got something out of it. We did a good thing for some people. But in terms of this unit, the AIO-5 play, wow, is all I can say. How does it perform? And I think using the Land's End to John O'Groats trip is probably going to be key, because we had everything thrown at us. Road closures, so re-navigating, which I know is down to the navigation software, but having it on my GS right in front of me on that crossbar, so it is literally just above the main screen of the bike here, was superb. Without doubt, the smallest and neatest, because on my bike, that's all you can see. There are no cables hanging around. We just see the screen. So it looks nice on the bike. And again, the fit and finish of the AIO-5 play is just incredible. Aluminium chassis, feels good in the hand, but to get back to it actually being used. So normally I use the My Route app, but for the John O'Groats trip, I used Google Maps. Dead simple on CarPlay. It just worked a dream. Now, when you get road closures and things were looking a little bit, oh, where do we go? The ease at which you can just tap the screen, even with just standard leather gloves, the screen still works. Even in sprinkling rain and heavy rain, the screen was still really accurate. So having to tap places on the map and say, go via this place, go via this place, to try and circumnavigate some of the road closures that we experienced was just a dream. On those long sections of motorway, just literally using the whizzy wheel to change into music, put a bit of music on just to have that little bit of relief for an hour or so of listening to some music rather than all the chatter and the banter on the intercom. Oh dear, some of the chatter on the intercom was just ridiculous. Connection. This seems to be a big issue. Some people connect up and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I have found what works for me. So with the BM on the GS, this obviously powers up with the bike. My phone connects to the bike and my phone is also connected to the Chigee unit. The last thing to power up is the intercom on my helmet, and that is not connected to anything else except my phone, and it works flawlessly. Taking calls literally pops up, use the whizzy wheel or tap the screen just to take the call or tap the intercom, and it just works. So navigation on that 1,100 mile trip using the Chigee was superb. Having a bit of downtime by using the music was just fantastic. So overall, what do I think of the AIO-5 Play? For me, this is an absolutely superb product. And even the cynics that go, well, you're saying that because you got it sent to you. No, because I will not have rubbish on my bike. I will not tolerate crappy products. I only want the best because I'm using it. I'm not going to put up with something because I got it for free. And by the same token, I'm not going to say good things about a product just because somebody sent it me for free. Those days are gone. I think those days are gone. And a lot of YouTube content creators are doing the same now. Again, we'll refer back to Richie Vida. He gets sent, because he's got millions of subscribers, he gets sent loads of stuff. And some of it doesn't even make it to a video. And I have said right from the start, that's all we're going to do here. We will only review the products and give you a true 100% Lancashire view on what we think about it. Okay, so the other thing that Chigee sent me at my request, because I wanted to try it, and particularly on the Land's End to John O'Groats run, was the TR100 two-way charging hub. Here it is on my bike. That was absolutely, again, superb. 100 watts of charging. So if you think you've got your phone in your pocket or in your tank bag or in a tail bag, and it's doing all the navigation for you on a long run, it can drain the battery. So the best way to keep it charged up, I had my phone in my tank bag, little cable running from the phone into the TR100. Now, there are two slots on the TR100, as you can see from the photograph. One is standard USB-A and the other is USB-C. Now, this is wired directly to the battery. It doesn't go into the fuse box, straight to the battery. And the reason for that is that it's an intelligent charging hub. There's a little box that you need to hide on your bike that's got all the brains in it. And it will not take anything from the battery. It won't burst into life unless something is plugged in. So two things there. When we pulled up at fuel stations, just a bit of top up into the camera battery that was on my helmet mount, or just a little bit of top up into a mate's phone, plug it in. And yes, it's draining the battery, but with the bike switched off. But it didn't take any battery whilst the bike was stood there, only when you plug something in. Obviously, while we're on the road, I was using it to keep the phone topped up, keep my intercom on the helmet topped up. And for that, just a short space away, it was perfect. But that 100 watt of charge would take my iPhone from 50% to 100% in the matter of 15, 20 minutes, which was an absolute amazing performance when you're on a run like that. So the TR100, I have to say, it's not cheap. But would I take it off my bike now? No. Would I buy one at that money? Now that I've seen it working and I've used it, 100% worth the money. So the TR100 dual charging unit, again, if you're doing lots of touring on your bike, it's an absolute must-have.